The first thing you're going to want to know how to do is to schedule students. So when you log in, you're just going to be on the dashboard. And when it's time to schedule, you're going to go to scheduling. So I'm going to click on that. And it's going to automatically list, so I have people in my advisory, and in this drop down, I could pick if I wanted to schedule people in my classes, so I can go between all of the classes, or I can have advisory, which is what I want to do. So Ima is a student in my class. This is the current week, so I'm not on the right week. I'm just going to hit this button. So the one with the double arrows gets you a full week ahead, and this would just move, the single one would move me one day at a time. So I want to go a whole week because I'm going to start with next Monday. So she's already scheduled to come to me, and I've looked at her grades, and I can tell that Ima needs a little help. Now, if I'm scheduling her to me, it's much easier because I'm going to click on that down arrow and I can pick what class, I want to schedule her to. So it's easier in that way. So if you have your existing classes, I'm going to schedule her right to my room. So that's the easiest way. The other way to schedule someone to another class is to click the schedule button. So you pick the day that you want to schedule, and I'm going to click on that schedule button. And I can just scroll and decide what class I want her to go to. So if I wanted her to go to math, and I would just pick whatever math teacher she had. So let's say she has Mrs. Mel Taylor, one of our newest employees. There are 20 openings in her classroom right now. And right now I'm scheduling my homeroom student. Ida needs some extra help. Now, Ida could maybe want to go for a really cool project. So maybe she wants to do enrichment. If there was advisory, that would be for when she came to my homeroom. So let's just say she's going for some extra help. And you do have the choice to override existing appointments. You have to be really careful with that. So what I would do is I would make sure that I would call the teacher to find out, did the teacher schedule the kid? Are they needed to go there, or can I take the kid for some reason? So this one would involve a conversation. So technically, yes, you can override existing appointments, but use it sparingly. And once you're happy, you can hit save. But what I want to show you also is that you can schedule for multiple days. So let's say it wasn't extra help. Let's say it was enrichment, and Mrs. Mel Taylor had a really cool project. She had a guest speaker coming, and it was something really exciting. And so she needed the kids for 2 days. So let's say we were going for 2 days for that. You just need to make sure when you do that, so Thursday, so it has the start date and the end date. So since these are both the 16th, it doesn't matter if I check both of these if I don't change the date. So click on the calendar, or actually click in the middle. So the 16th is the Thursday. That's when it would start. So I would need it to end on the Friday, and then I'd hit save. And there we go. So now you can see she's scheduled for both of those. Now let's say I actually didn't want her to go for 2 days. I only wanted her to go Friday. So I made a mistake. I thought it was a 2-day program. It's really only 1 day, and it only happens to be on Friday. So you can see that there's a little trash can button here. So as a teacher, I can click on that and I can delete, and it gives me a little confirmation so you don't accidentally click that icon, and then I can click confirm. And now I only have 1 more day to schedule. Now, Wednesdays we're never going to schedule because we're not going to have ever on a Wednesday. We're not going to have any night time. So it's only Mondays are always going to be going to their homerooms. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are the 3 days we schedule. Sometimes kids are going to come in and they will have self-scheduled themselves, and you don't have to do anything.